Hey friends, and welcome to the channel. This is my first video, so I want to do a little bit of an introduction about myself. Here are some fun facts about me. Number 1, my name is Jonathan Vanderveen. Number 2, I am 25 years old. Number 3, I left a stable, pretty decent paying job with only $60,000 in the bank. Now you're probably thinking, this guy must be crazy. Why would you do that? And I am crazy, but not for that reason. I'm very happy with my decision to leave. The choice to leave my job nearly 3 months ago was fueled by a number of reasons, but the number one reason is not feeling fulfilled in the work that I was doing. This said, you need money to function in society. I was very diligent about saving as much as I could, $60,000, in order to give myself the flexibility to do something that I'm actually passionate about. And you're probably wondering, how can I do that too, no matter where you're at in your life? I can't give the answer to all of you, but I can definitely give you some insights into how I was able to save that money and get to the point that I'm at now. The first thing that I did is save a lot. Now, I was saving between 50 and 60% of my income every month. I felt a little bit inadequate because all of the videos and stuff on YouTube that I'm watching are telling me, man, you know, I'm 20 years old, I'm drop shipping, I'm making millions of dollars, and I'm wondering to myself, why am I not doing that? Why am I not seeing the same success? I'll be honest with you, I've tried many different stores and I've seen varying degrees of success, but never to the degree of the people that I'm watching on YouTube and trying to emulate, and it's very frustrating. This said, I was able to get a normal 9-to-5 job that I was able to learn a lot in, but I still just wasn't feeling that level of satisfaction that I was looking for in a job. The dissatisfaction, the unhappiness that I was feeling in the job was due to the fact that there was no emphasis on community in the workplace, especially because it was a remote position. More and more companies are moving towards a hybrid or a fully remote way of working, and as an employer and an employee of different companies, it's so difficult to try and create that sense of community that we're all looking for and that sense of purpose that we're all looking for in a remote environment. I took on the responsibility of trying to be that person to facilitate people interacting with each other and having a good time at work and just understanding the needs and wants of all the people in the workplace. And that's why I want to create this channel. I want to create a platform where people can come together and learn about ways to increase people's happiness at work. I just read a great article this morning telling me that 1/8 of our lives are spent at work. And if we're not enjoying our time there, why don't we put in some more effort to make it a place that we want to be? I'm going to be working to create a framework of ways that people can improve the workplace environment for themselves and for others. Now this, as I'm sure you can imagine, is a very big change for me. Going from working a full-time job, a steady income, being very comfortable, leaving that all behind to pursue something that I'm passionate about. The first word that comes to mind is change. And yes, this is a very big change for me. I do a journaling practice almost every day. I try and hold myself accountable, but I am only human. I don't do it every single day. I do my best. But when I do actually journal, I love to write for both myself and for other people. I'm going to be doing a segment in these videos where I share some of the thoughts that I have internally and put them out in the open. Now that might seem a little bit weird to you, having someone read to you from their journal, but I think it's great to be vulnerable and to share experiences, thoughts, feelings that you have with other people. That's the most powerful way of connecting with other humans. And so, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to change. Back to a calm place. I've always known nature to be a big part of my life, but during quarantine, I've truly learned how impactful it is. With the stresses of this year, graduation, finding work, keeping in touch with those dearest to me, ultimately deciding which fork in the road to follow. In the game of life, there are no absolutes, only decisions made with the best intentions. So many times people find themselves frozen by indecision, afraid of making a mistake. I'm no different. Whether it's something small like doing a task at a new job, all the way up to moving across the country in search of a new chapter of your life, change is like a beautiful but wild animal. You're drawn towards the allure of the new and the exciting until it lunges towards you with its uncontrollable urge for growth. Oftentimes, by reflex, we recoil, afraid of the cuts and bruises on this unexplored path. Courage is pushing into the wild with the animal at your heels, the will to seek discomfort regardless of the situation, to embrace and enjoy the change you know will benefit you in the long run. Change, in all its forms, is never easy, but choose this path and your life will have been one worth living. Now that video is built with the intention of trying to evoke something in you. I want you to feel something. Now, you may not have all of the same experiences that I've had, but you can relate it to experiences that you've had in your own life. Challenges that you've faced, obstacles that you've had to overcome. Now to close things off here, I want to put out a disclaimer that I do not have all the answers. I am very much just winging this, but I am passionate as hell about building an amazing community around people coming together and sharing thoughts, sharing experiences, making workplaces, yes, better, but also just our lives, our everyday lives, and the interactions that we have with people better. And I'm so grateful that you're here joining me today. I really hope that you got something out of the video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. I'd love for you to follow the journey and to share the thoughts that you have with me and the rest of the community we're going to be building together. So thank you so much for watching, and if you want to check out another video that I've created, YouTube says you'll maybe like this one, check it out at the top of the screen over here, and I will see you in the next one.